Hi there, and welcome to Ian's Engage channel. I'm Ian. For this video, I thought I'd start with what will probably be the first of an occasional series of hints and tips as I progress through the build of Shelfington. So, from the title of this episode, what tips can I possibly have about wagon boxes? Well, these particular boxes have been a source of frustration since I ever opened one. I've got wagons from Dapol and Graham Farish, but most of my stock is from Peco. With Dapol, the wagons come in a nice hard plastic box, and there's a springy foam insert that keeps your wagon nice and cosy. So when you want to put your wagon back into storage, you just put the wagon inside of its foam insert, put the top back on the box, slip the box into its sleeve, and you're done. Graham Farish wagons come in a cardboard box that contains an ingeniously designed plastic holder inside, which employs a very clever folding system. To put the wagon back in the box, we simply stand the wagon on the little plastic plinth and fold the plastic around it and into it. The plastic holder seems to envelop the wagon, meaning it can't move. You can then pop the whole thing back into its box and it doesn't move even when shaken. Now, the Peco boxes. The hard plastic box is good and feels robust. As you can see, the wagon is quite secure to start with. So, we'll open up the box and take out the insert. Now, the wagon is held in by this flimsy strip of plastic, which has come to be the bane of my model railway life. In order to release the wagon, we need to slide the strip of plastic off. Which is perfectly easy. Admittedly, this method of holding the wagon is good enough for shipping, but once removed, the problems begin when trying to get the wagon back into the box. Right, I'll try and do this on camera, but it really is an absolute pain in the backside. So, you need to slide the strip of plastic around both the wagon and the plinth without damaging the delicate parts of the wagon. Whoops, there it goes. Oh, nearly went again. Now this time it looks like it's going on, but it isn't. The wagon isn't actually sitting on the plinth correctly if you look closely. So what I'm saying is that while this plastic strip may be a great solution for shipping, it's definitely not for long-term storage, or for my sanity, so it's going in the bin. Unfortunately, if you don't fit the plastic strip, the wagon is left to rattle around in the box, which is obviously not ideal. Especially when you're trying to pack away multiple boxes in various orientations, a bit like playing a big three-dimensional game of Tetris. As I've had my rolling stock in and out of the boxes several times in the past month or so, I had to find a solution to keep my wagon safe while packed away. So, what I came up with as a solution was magnets, rare earth magnets to be precise. Here, I'm going to take 3 of them. Whoops, as you can see, they're very strong and have a mind of their own. By using magnets that are 8mm in diameter and 3mm thick, they fit inside all of the different types of wagons and vans I've tried them in so far. So first we need to take the roof off this particular wagon. Then we're going to take one of the magnets and drop it into the centre of the wagon. The chassis for these wagons are made of metal, or at least contain some metal, so the magnet conveniently sticks to the plastic base. Next we can take another magnet and fit it to the underside of the chassis, where it will attach and be attracted to the magnet already fitted inside the wagon, providing they are oriented correctly, of course. We then put the third magnet underneath the plinth, remembering to hold it down to stop the magnets moving it when we introduce the wagon. There'll be a satisfying click when all 3 magnets come into alignment. Or the plinth will shoot off in the opposite direction if the magnets are opposing each other. Once everything is aligned, we can refit the roof and give the whole thing a bit of a shake to see if everything is securely attached. We can then put everything back into the hard plastic box and give it another shake. Once back in the box, the bond between the magnets means that the wagons are perfectly secure and can be packed up safe in the knowledge that they're not going to rattle around in their own boxes. Now you can see some speeded up footage as I box up another 2 wagons. Just a note of caution though, you have to be very careful with these rare earth magnets as they are very strong and have a tendency to snap together quite vigorously, so could end up breaking delicate parts of a model if they are misaligned. However, their strength is what makes them so useful, so just try and be careful with them and everything will work out okay. To be honest, I'm usually quite a patient person and would normally have persevered with the little plastic strips to secure the rolling stock, but with an ever-growing collection of Peco wagons and vans, putting them all back into their boxes was driving me insane. Maybe I've come up with a solution to a problem that doesn't exist for other people, but it's certainly been a problem for me, and this has made boxing up my rolling stock a whole lot less stressful. Oh, please let me know if this is a problem you've had, and if you've come up with a different solution. Okay, so that's about it for this update. If you've got any hints, tips, useful tools or techniques to pass on to a beginner in N-gauge modelling, or if you simply want to say hello, then please do so in the comment section. Anything and everything you've got to say will be greatly appreciated. In the meantime, thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully I'll have an update about my progress on Shelfington soon. Bye.